Hello viewers, so here we are then looking at another Grid 2 video, of course, which was recorded recently on the Vasaro D-Box Action, and you can see here again A1 ring. We've done lots of A1 ring now, haven't we? But another video on the A1 ring can't hurt, a little bit more feeling on it. You've seen my video, the PS3 gameplay. Obviously this is the PC, it's a different world, you know, it looks lush, wonderful visuals, wonderful lighting. The feeling is different in terms of handling for me. It just communicates it all to me so much better. Going wide turn one because I can, and unfortunately got caught up in that melee. What we learned doing the hot laps at the gaming den was that you need to pull to the inside, draw everyone there, and then go to the outside. You can drive around them all on turn one. Braking for the apexes, you want to brake nice and late for those, but the weights, the game is designed in a certain way, so there's two ways you can approach it. You can do a smooth driving style, which is what I tend to do, or you can do the more aggressive, quicker style, which is more aggressive but a bit more risky, and that's where you go into a corner in a higher gear, you oversteer and give some opposite lock through the corner. All going well, you can maintain a lot more speed through those corners and you can be very aggressive. So on this particular run I'm actually in the wrong gear on a couple of corners, slowing where actually I've now found I don't need to, and I'll show you that hopefully on some future videos at some point. There's a lot of hidden speed to be found in the game, but again, as I say, I've not been able to directly compare any versions at the moment. This version plays, looks, handles differently to me to the PS3 version, which obviously, as many of you have seen, is not on par with this one in more ways than one. So round the first lap then, turn one, you want to hit the apex, but you've got to be careful. If you take any more apex than that, you get a warning, and then that slows your car, so you get a penalty for a few seconds for cutting the corner. It's very harsh on turn one. It's not harsh on this hairpin. In fact, it's questionable on this hairpin. You could practically drive over the whole thing if you want to. I'm being nice and hitting the corners, but I think as soon as people get the game at home, they're going to be exploring track limits on virtually every one of these standard race tracks. Braking downhill, you always get a little bit of understeer there, but you do want to carry a lot of speed through that corner. This is a sort of a tricky blind corner, but you get a feel for it when you're turning in, and then as soon as you get the car in, you can get on the power. And this next corner is actually flat out. Just throw the car into it. We weren't, of course. It would normally require a lift and a down change of some sort, but not so. You can actually just throw the car into it. And again here as well, you can carry huge speed into this final corner if you turn in early enough, because there's so much understeer. But there's such a nice big runoff that there's no real deficit for issues running into that corner. Though I did my best times actually hugging the apexes in a conventional way, but using the opposite lock technique. Through on the inside there, I'm not mucking about now. He was in my way, and you've only got 3 laps. It's not like we have a long race where we can race sensibly with each other. The races in this are all relatively short. So lap 3 of 3, I'm trying to close up on this guy, missing my apex. That's just where I'm trying to carry a bit more speed. During this point I was trying to discover where I could find more speed in the car. Certainly for me, I'm enjoying it a great deal. Doesn't bother me that there's no cockpit. Honestly, I've got a steering wheel there. I've got a bonnet, and the steering wheel kind of works for me. I like the field of view from the bonnet cam. It's very nice. I prefer it, as I've said before, if the bumper cam was a bit higher, though. It's certainly something I have a few issues with. It's too low at the moment. So into these final couple of corners then, and yeah, just coming around now. Let's see how I take that. A little bit slower, trying to just hold it in on the inside, carry a lot of speed to that final corner, but keeping it nice and smooth. Very nice indeed. So that's it for this video of the A1 ring. Yeah.